Hello, Gulls fans. We're pleased to be joined by Maxime Comtois, who's up in Canada, staying quarantined. Max, just give us the up and up of where you're at. I know you sent a message online about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, but how have you been holding up and what's been new? I know that's kind of a weird question to say, but have you been doing anything else with your time?
Uh, it's pretty boring a little bit. There's not a whole lot to do, especially with the weather here. It's pretty cold every other day, so I try to stay in shape. I work out every day, make sure if anything's coming back, then I'll be ready to go. But beside that, I'm just trying to spend time with my family. I'm at my dad's house, so there's nothing really much to do either. I play video games and trying to stay out of bed and stay out of just watching Netflix the whole day.
What kind of workouts have you been putting yourself through? And I'm sure that's got to be pretty interesting, the fact that you're on your own, you don't have a strength coach to guide you.
No, well, we're me and my training coach. We're in contact and we talk every day. My workout most consists of just running, pretty much doing some old time stuff with some wood and with some what I have at home. I don't have the chance to have a gym at home or a huge garage to do some stuff. So I use the streets and I use the fresh air to work out.
Now, you said that you were doing Netflix and gaming. Give me your top Netflix show or movie that you've seen, and then what kind of video games that you like to get into.
For Netflix, I'm open to anything, to be honest. I look at the top 10 and I try to pick one that fits me. I've been watching Tiger King like every other person on Pretty Much Hurt. I've watched. I'm currently watching the Michael Jordan documentary. The first two episodes are absolutely awesome, and yeah, right now I'm watching Otter Banks. I think it's in the top 10. I'm not sure, but it's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff to watch on that, and yeah, there's good choices. Beside that, for gaming, I do a couple tournament NHL 20 tournament with some people here. So I try to stay busy. Beside that, I play COD. I'm having my agency. We're doing a tournament on Saturday to raise fund for some two foundation. So I'll play. I have my team set, and I'll be playing on Saturday. I'll try to maybe Twitch, trying to set up some stuff. But yeah, and I just bought MLB 20. Also, I'm a huge baseball fan, so I'm on that for now.
Well, I know you're a big baseball fan. I talk to you about that every now and then. But are you a big basketball fan, or were you a big basketball fan growing up?
Not really. I've never really watched basketball beside a couple games where LeBron James plays. But I don't mind watching it. It's not my favorite sport, but it's fun to watch, especially the Raptors last year. They got me a little bit into it. Some people will say bandwagon fan, but yeah, they're absolutely right. We have a team in Canada, and when they do good, I'm trying to support every team, and yeah, they got me a little bit into it.
You talked about your Call of Duty Twitch game that you're going to have. Is there anybody on the Gulls that is getting involved with you on that one, or are you branching out on your own for that?
Uh, I have no idea if anybody else is doing. I'm not sure who's playing for now. There's a couple names, but I'm not sure. But yeah, my team is consists of one of my two buddies and Nick Delorier probably is going to play with me, but he's uh, he's on. We're not sure right now, but hopefully he can join the squad. We have a pretty good squad.
Okay. I want to talk to you about the black belt video that you posted. That was something that I did not know that you were so good at. So, why did you get into karate? And I'm sure it's probably helped you in your hockey career, right?
Yeah, of course. I was really, really young when I started. I think I got my black belt around 12 or 13 years old. Um, when I got in, I was a kid that had trouble mixing with others and um, trouble managing anger and some stuff like that. So when I got in, this is the first thing that really helped me, and they gave me opportunity to spend energy in there and to just relax and focus on myself, and um, also with the parallel to hockey, really helped me building a confidence in myself, in my power, and um, it just gave me the when it comes time with pressure games or um, important stuff in the game, it just gave me a poise, and this is why I like being under pressure. I like being in those type of game, and I like playing the playoff, and that really helped me in that way.
Did any of your teammates know that you were black belt? I'm sure probably Moran did, but did anybody else know?
I don't think so. I don't talk a lot about that since it's been a lot, but it's been a long time. But Mo definitely knew for sure. Not sure if anybody else knew that. Yeah, it was a little bit easier. Not doing some extra miles to go back to Canada, but yeah, it was a I'll say not a tough year, but a different year. Probably not the best year I've had, considering on a personal side. Didn't really, we all have that goal to play in Anaheim full time, and I think I've had some opportunity that I missed during that time. But when I got sent down a second time, and the last couple of weeks of the season with the Gulls, I think my game really turned around, and I really took another step. And I was actually I was actually pissed that the season ended, because we were doing so good, and personally I was finding my groove. So I think there was a lot of up and down in that season, but yeah, staying in Southern California the whole year really you know give me a little settle that I knew I wasn't gonna go back to Montreal, going back and forth. So um, yeah, it was hard, but it was a lot of learning experience, and it's gonna help me for the future.
You talk about everybody wants to be in Anaheim full time. Yes, they do, and it's tough to get there. And you've probably had a lot of self reflection time during this quarantine. So, what do you want to do? What do you need to do? And what are you doing to be in Anaheim full time next year?
I want to be ready. I want to mostly having the right mindset coming to camp. I know what I'm capable of. I know how many games I've played in Anaheim, that I know I'm able to play there and to play with those guys. So I want to, focus on myself, focus on getting faster, doing everything I can to going into camp having no excuses, no string back to you know just going out there and perform and make the team. That's all that matters.
I think one thing that's underrated is actually playing in the American Hockey League. I mean, if you look at the Anaheim roster, there is a big chunk of players that have done it all the way from John Gibson to Sam Steele. Even guys like Ryan Getzlaff played in the American Hockey League. So, how has this experience helped you in San Diego when you're playing top line minutes, power play, even penalty kill, to get you prepared for the NHL?
Yeah, I think it's a good step when you go through juniors to American League to the NHL. When in junior, we're all those guys that plays a lot of minutes, that are top guys, and when we go to American League or NHL, where you're not in the same role, you're playing less minute. That's what happened for me in Anaheim. I played a little less minute that I was playing in junior, and that's part of the process. And when I come down to San Diego, the coaching staff really believed in me and gave me some opportunity to gain some ice time, to play a little bit more, to be in kind of the same role that I played in junior. So that really gave me confidence, and I think that's how I was able to turn a little my season around and being in that groove at the end of the season, when everything ended. I was going and I was feeling good, and I think that's one of the big part of just having a little extra ice time and just having fun playing down there with everybody that wants to be in Anaheim.
Well, Max, I appreciate your time. I know you sent a message to the fans just about 2 weeks ago, but I always like leaving these video conversations with you to talk to the fans in San Diego and Anaheim. So that being said, if you want to say another hello and well wishes to the fans, you can go right ahead.
Yeah. Hello, fans. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our talk, and we're sad that we're not playing right now. We would have been in the playoff. We would have the best crowd in the rink, and it would have been awesome. But stay safe and make sure your family's safe, and we're gonna get back stronger, and hopefully we can play some playoff in front of you guys, and let's stay safe and enjoy your time with your family.
All right. Thanks a lot, Max. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.